strangers and ask for pictures and be angry if they couldn't get them. They had to learn how to respond to bad critics, and they would come home and tell me stories just as if it was, telling you about the paper they wrote and how they had to handle themselves with poise and with grace and sometimes with anger. To teach a 15-year-old how to deal with the paparazzi that are following you when you are with your first boyfriend trying to have a kiss, or when you're trying to sneak your first cigarette and it's on page 6. They have had to live that life, and they have done it. As you can see, they are amazingly articulate and graceful and thoughtful and caring. But I bow down to those girls because they did what Barack and I didn't have to do. And so when people ask me, am I going to run? The answer is heck no. No, I'm not going to do that to those two little people. I'm not going to put them back into that world. We did that. And there is a sacrifice to this public service thing. The presidency is a serious, hard job, and I tried as best I could during the last campaign when I campaigned for Hillary, not to, throw shade as some people thought it always was, but I felt as somebody who had lived that for 8 years and really saw up close and personal in a way that most people don't, what it means to be the president of the United States, to have the weight of the world. And literally when you are the commander-in-chief of the United States, you have the weight and the respect, usually, of the world. And so, it requires extra abilities, not average abilities. You don't want the president to be the guy you want to get a beer with. Just go get a beer with that guy. The president has to read, has to know history, has to have ethics, no shade.
Oh, it's shade.
But this is serious, and we saw how serious it was and the sacrifice that it takes. And our country is worthy of a person that really operates at that standard. But it's up to all of us to make sure that happens.